Friends, so we have done a revision of Stage-1 practice today. Okay, friends, so we have done a revision of Stage-1 practice today. There are some friends who are on Instagram also, so there are some tips for you all, plus the friends who are watching us on Instagram. Now I told you, there are 4 stages involved in screening. Stage 1 is OIR, Officer Intelligence Rating. You will be given 2 question papers of 50 questions each. And there can be a little modification in this. You need to do well. You need to score, I would say, at least OIR 1, particularly for the girls. Once you have finished with the OIR, the second portion is the PP and DT, in which you will be shown one picture and you are required to write a story. You need to write a meaningful story. You need to write a story which attracts the attention of the psychologist. Write about 12 to 14 lines. Write neatly, there should be no cutting. Don't write too much also. Once you write your story, the answer sheet will be taken back from you and the psychologist will assess it. Ideally, you should be given a tea break. If not given, you should be ready with some tips which I am going to share with you. Number 1, you should memorize the story which you are going to narrate. You must think of a value addition which you need to do. Number 3, if you are in a break, please don't share your story with anybody else, because he may stump you by using the same story, and if his chest number happens to be before you, you are in deep trouble. Once you get back, the board will be sitting in front of you and you have to narrate your story. Now this is important. Your narration has to be loud, clear and powerful. See what has happened thus far. OIR अकेले किया, किसी ने आपको डिस्टर्ब नहीं किया. Writing the story अकेले आपने लिखी है. Nobody has disturbed you. Narration, you have done it all alone in front of the board. Nobody has disturbed you. So far, all the activity that has been done individually. Now let's get on to part 4, that is the group discussion. Ideally, as per the guidelines, the strength should be 10 to 15. But sometimes it goes more. Sometimes it goes even 20, maybe 25. If that happens, they may divide the group into 2 and listen to you. The discussion normally takes place for a short time, 3 to 5 minutes. You should be ready to do a value addition in about 2.5 minutes. Value addition would mean adding a sensible point to your story. Friends, lots of children say, they blame the system by saying, सर फिश मार्केट हो गया, सर फिश मार्केट हो गया, सर हमको बोलने का मौका नहीं मिला. A bad workman will always blame his tools only. अगर आपने OIR अच्छा किया, स्टोरी अच्छी लिखी, नरेशन आपने तकड़ा किया, तो GD is a very small game for you. And by the time you have reached the group discussion stage, the board has kind of made up its mind with regards to your selection. The other tips that I gave to you about your documents in shape, the dress that you are going to wear, you should be well dressed, because you will not get time to change your dress. So you should be dressed. The stress in your head should be minimal or 0. I am sure after this repeated efforts, you will do well in your screening. Okay, all the best. All the best.